Watcher. You thought Twitch chat did okay besides the leg sweep and the pressure point. There wasn't really any crazy moment. Yeah, Twitch chat did okay. My general observation was that Twitch chat was great at picking reasonable cards in very generic situations, but the more and more specific the situation got, the worse and worse Twitch chat got at picking the right thing. And so we did okay getting through Act 1 and 2, but by the time we were like preparing our specific deck for the Act 3 and 4 boss gauntlet, like we were just not picking sensible cards to win those fights. That was basically how I felt about it, which makes sense. Nothing super surprising or confusing about that, I don't think. Watcher cards are all OP, I guess. Hey, Red Quasar, went pretty well. I teach you the ways of a midnight hangover. Do you want that knowledge? I'm not sure you could handle the power of this knowledge. Having 4 pressure points in the same deck was fine. The problem was we also had several attacks, a bunch of relics that made attacks good, and we had no way to block. It turns out that Watcher's way to block is mostly attacking, so that was unfortunate. Sure the deck can handle these hallway fights. We're taking some extra hallway fights early. I suspect I won't be playing perfectly tonight, but we will play Slay the Spire, and you know, that's something. Keep on getting offered Protect. I'll take this one, that's fine. It's tantrum time. Taking my brain so long to work this stuff out tonight. Well, that's lethal apparently. Lesson learned pretty early. Okay. So we definitely want hallway fights over question marks right now. We may even want hallway fights over campfires right now. Problem with playing Tantrum is if I miss Lesson Learned next turn, I won't get it. I think I'm taking too much damage though. Damn. Hey Sky, hope you've been enjoying those. Is this Jorbs playing Slay the Spire? This is Jorbs playing Play the Spire. I am playing Play the Spire. It's actually a 2 out of 7 Wilfried. Because Tantrum shuffles back into your draw pile. Where is Mini Jorbs? What if I'm Mini Jorbs? You're putting me on Chromecast? Holy shit, am I on like TV? I don't think I've ever been on TV before. Should have used this potion. Well, should I have? I don't know. Am I going to need the health from that potion for this act? I could just like hold on to it in case I don't get another potion before the start of next act instead, probably. Alright, lesson learned. Don't do it to me. Don't do— oh my god. Lesson not learned. Lesson failed. It's a good upgrade, isn't it? 4 block on that upgrade. Did I just skip a pressure point? I certainly didn't take one. I can tell you that with confidence. Hello? School's out for summer. Hard to get the kids involved these days. It's a pretty interesting pick. I think we just go meditate though. Interesting to work out how good the other cards there are. Not 100% sure. Is Advent Skynet not here? Advent Skynet is not here. I'll start it up for you all. Takes a little while to start up. Taking a little while for the dev environment to start up even. Pop quiz tomorrow on Snecko Eye. Oh my gosh, pop quizzes. Oh no. I had forgotten. What a terrible thing to do to your students. I prefer fights over events since I have lesson learned. That was the idea, yeah. But then we had a lot of trouble drawing lesson learned at the right time. But that was the idea at some point earlier in this run. I don't know how good this deck is at Act 2 fights. If you're seeing lag, consider that I may just be going in slow motion right now. What did lesson learned even upgrade? Consecrate, maybe? Don't remember upgrading Consecrate myself. Do we have an upgraded Defend? That's awesome. Defend is a good upgrade. Oh look, you don't have any health left. That was sudden. Watcher is a hell of a drug. This is a tough choice. A tough choice. Probably Establishment here. When we already have a Meditate plus, it sort of does enough. Aviform does a lot more than Establishment does, but I think Establishment does enough. I'm not sure that it's actually good to have it in our opening hand. Like in boss fights for Act 2, you have enough time to draw your scaling energy thing on turn 2 or 3, and in hallway fights you struggle a little bit to survive turn 1, but we do have a fossilized helix. That probably also pulls us toward Establishment a little bit more than usual anyway. There's some very cozy rain happening outside right now. This is a lot more energy if we want it. Our deck exits Calm fairly often. I like being able to rest in a run with Lesson Learned. It's just like, it's more efficient to go to hallway fights, take some damage but get upgrades in them, and then rest at campfires than it is to like go to events and then upgrade at campfires because of the Lesson Learned. So resting is more valuable than usual. We could also take Panda's box. I think I'm okay with upgraded defense in this deck right now though. Let's do this one. This act, don't mess around. There is no easy way through this act. Got decent potions though. think it's worth it to save the buffer charge there. Turn was just fine. Good fight. Perfect fight. 0 damage and an upgrade. Empty Mind seems pretty appealing. We've got the Meditate thing. We have a Lotus, so we want to be able to leave Calm with it. And we've got Establishment, so we can make Empty Mind cost 0. Just a lot of reasons that card appeals at the moment. I think... Huh. I think I just barely like removing Defend here over upgrading. It's close. This one's way closer than usual. It's 4 upgrades. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Would be left with 7 upgrades left to get. Yeah, I think I like removing though. Remove here, probably remove a strike in the next store as well. Because we have some really good cards, but not that much card draw yet, so thinning stuff down seems important. It's another Meditate. Oh yeah, this is getting pretty strong. Never feel like you're smart enough for that choice, so you always upgrade all. Like, you're almost always making the right decision then. It's quite unusual to want to do something other than upgrade all at that event. Was fasting a consideration at all? Not compared to the stuff we got. Would I take a fasting over skipping right now? Maybe. A little bit hard to say. I don't want to play the Insight because I want to draw that lesson learned next turn, probably. Don't have enough energy to play it this turn. Or do I? Wait, hold on. Oh. My deck's sort of broken. Okay. Huh. It was a Watcher deck the entire time. Nice upgrade to probably the best upgrade in the deck at the moment. My head looks smaller on the TV. The camera might just be sort of small right now compared to what it usually is. How does it feel to build good decks on instinct? Not sure that it's happening on instinct. I'm thinking pretty hard at the moment. Calm Stance, Eruption, Empty Fist. That one, these ones, this one, and this one, maybe? How does it feel to have thoughts once in a while? Very tiring. Very tiring. Pretty good turn. Yeah, Rabanya. Yeah. Me too. Okay. Now we have to think a little bit. Another empty mind looks really cool. That could actually end up infinite, I think. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Maybe not quite infinite. Wallop is a really good card. I think Empty Mind's better than it at the moment. Heal on up to full health and die to Gremlin Leader. Damn. Wait. Oh, this is even worse than I thought. Because it's a multi-attack, so I can't, like, use my buffer stack for that, really. I can take 24, I guess, and clear the ads. That's not that bad. I'll just take 24. You're just never going to do anything other than attack me, apparently? Alright. Getting attacked is certainly one of our weaknesses, but I think we have several. No, actually, you might be right. That might be it. So I will draw all of this stuff. So we're able to kill next turn, but we want to be able to draw Lesson Learned as well. Want to draw cards before Tantrums back in my deck, but after Insights in my deck. I guess we can also just clear the minions and kill next turn. Yeah, okay, sure. Wally Bears, thanks for the 2 months. Frog Protection, thanks for the Twitch Prime. Ogbomo show to you both. But another card to enter Calm would be nice here. I really hope I don't die. I would love a Fear No Evil? Is that the one that does that thing? I think I'd love a Fear No Evil. Desperados, thanks to the Twitch Prime. Ogbomo show to you too. Can't attack next turn. I should play this, right? Oops. How did we kill the big one first? Well, we're not in the fight you think we're in. That's the first trick. Lesson Learned is very shy this run. Okay, so that healed us for 12 and upgraded Eruption for us. So this has actually already been a good floor even without doing the one that gives us a bunch of relics. But we're gonna do this one too. It's a little bit spookier than usual. I think we'll be okay. Ah, shit. Do I have to tantrum now? Sort of wanted to save that for, not at the moment, but okay. Save the buffer sack for later. Was more what I was planning on. We have -8, 62, I think. Wonder if it's ever right to leave Gremlin Knob alive here. Seems pretty spooky. Might be, though. If I drew Tantrum next turn, that would be 24, 44, 54. Have Flurry of Blows. Feels like I never die by doing that. Yeah, okay, let's try it. Just win, lol. 42 plus 24 is 56. Didn't need the empty fist. 24, 46, 66. Way more than I thought I had. Pocket Watch Toxic Egg Ambrosia. That's a thing. The Friendly Shambler, thanks for the 2 months. Hongbomo show to you as well. Yeah, that's some of that good stuff. Tranquility is probably okay here. Bit slow, but we do have double Empty Mind. Got a Flurry of Blows. Lots of reasons to want to be able to enter Calm. Sure. This Wave of the Hand hasn't been good at any point for the entire run. Maybe next turn it will be good. How did we remove strikes and defends? Just clicked on the things that said remove strike and defend. Didn't do anything super special. Sort of crazy how Tranquility is like already the best possible draw in the deck or whatever. Oh, maybe I want Tantrum next turn. Oh, I think I just had lethal. Did I? One energy short, maybe? Maybe it was one energy short. No, I think that's just lethal. 30, 50, 62. I am slightly short. Okay. Makes me feel better about myself. I feel like there's a pretty good chance that we don't take any more damage anyway. Maybe we get an upgrade playing it this way. It's like definitely no on the taking no damage claim. Draw more with Pocket Watch, I think. Does my damage not add up, right? If I go strike, then I empty. Can make it work. Okay, cool. Got a Captain's Wheel. Got a Scrawl Plus. That seems really good. Stream isn't loading, but the mouse over mod works. Wonder if the mouse over mod is what's causing the stream not to load, though. It's impossible to tell who your friends are. Right, your first online test in 20 minutes. Good luck. Oh shit, I didn't let the thing come back. Whoops. Wait, I didn't let it come back again. Questionable. Okay. Was this without Scrawl? Deck's getting strong. Deck's getting strong. Have I watched the show Midnight Gospel yet? I have not. Is it sweet? Should I watch it? Oh no. So close. We're not weakened. Just grabbing Eruption and Lesson Learned will work fine here. Hey, Tonsilline. 2 more days. It's like 56 hours, 56 and a half hours left, I think. Third Eye is like a little bit interesting. Rush joints is a little bit interesting. I think our deck, like, if we just don't add more stuff to it so that we can draw Empty Minds and Meditates, I think our deck just, like, fucking goes off. So, I think I'm just not gonna add more so-so cards. Talk to the Hand would certainly be very good. I don't see much reason why we need to lesson learned in this fight. It's a bit of a spooky fight. Let's just make sure the deck is working as well as possible for this one. Okay. All of Watcher's synergies feel so elegant. Yeah, I find her generally enjoyable to play. Generally feels like even when you have a really strong deck, it's still plausible that you could fuck up so bad that you lost as well, so that helps her be engaging even though she's very strong. Whereas like if you have a really strong defect deck, it's like, okay, I cannot possibly ever lose here. Although a lot of the time on Watcher you can never possibly lose as well, to be honest, to be fair. Demos. Dorm, thanks for the 8 months. Agbomo show to you as well. I had lethal. It's okay. This is a more like satisfying way to win the fight. An example of a defect deck that can never lose. I think all of the ones that chat gave you were pretty good examples. Oh, I should have played this first. The thing about defect is that once you have enough frost orbs to block the largest attack that the enemy makes, there are often fights where you don't really have gameplay anymore. Okay. That's why Watcher takes such a long time to win runs with, because even though I was in complete control in that fight, it still took me a long time to play the fight, because I had to click on the right cards every turn and stuff. Conjure Blade. What does Omniscience get us? 2 lesson learned. Lesson learned. Such a strong card. I think it's safe to assume that we can find something that it does, even if it doesn't do much yet. Right now, it like plays 2 protect pluses, which is fine. Like a big block card. Yes, Rebelier. Also take Blasphemy. I think Blasphemy gets in the way. We want to have space for 10 cards in our hand with Scroll and stuff like that. Okay, Colorless Pot, probably not better than our current potions. We might just take these ones to the heart fight, honestly. I have to take a super elite with a curse in my deck. This is a thing that I've done to myself. Why have I done this to myself? I don't know. Was there a reason I needed 4th energy? I don't know. I'm not sure. Decisions were just made. What would I use Omniscience on in the heart fight? If I could pick any card, Wraith form probably, usually. Omniscience is a card that's very situationally dependent. Because what your deck needs twice as much of depends on what your deck has. So it's a harder question to answer than you might think. I can think about what all of the cards in the game are, but if we're like imagining a deck that goes into the heart fight, I don't necessarily know what that deck actually has in it. Hey, Pickles After Midnight. You were wondering what I would think about a feature added to Relics where you can see what they've done throughout the run. Yeah, that would be really cool. Adding more logging to the game can cause it to lag. And making the game like crash or lag a bunch is really lame. But collecting data about things is generally cool. It's just like there is an interface fee and a processing fee and a maintenance fee, and none of those are really worth paying generally. Protect seems like a pretty good card, right? I think we could have a second one of those. Can you upgrade 3 cards at the same time with Omniscience and Lesson Learned with a proper setup? Well, you'd also have to have a way to play Lesson Learned the 3rd time, right? But if you could play Lesson Learned 3 times, yeah, you could kill 3 enemies. Maybe just grab Singing Bowl here and get a bit more max HP for the end of the run. Is Singing Bowl more HP than Ornithopter? Ornithopter's cheaper. Gives us 10. Also, what about just buying Sling for like Act 4 elites maybe? A lot of options. I'll do this so I can remove more cards, I think. There's a 0% chance storing what the relic did would crash the game. Think so? Whose computer are you storing it on? Is it mine? Because my computer is also running the game. So, yeah, I don't know. As somebody who actually runs stuff on a computer for a living, I can assure you that there are ways to make it not work. You're welcome, Not Gil. What do I do here? Probably just click on all my cards until it's dead, right? Seems like a reasonable approach. Okay. Pretty sure we take a wallop. There we go. That'll be enough to win, I think. Don't really need the second protect anymore, but that's fine. Playing on the beta branch, yep. Well, what's all this then? I'm actually fine somehow. Wouldn't prostrate be good to transform into divinity? Why? Like, what does that achieve? I have a plan here. Lesson learned effect doesn't take place until after the fight. Do I want study? It's a bit slow. Feels like when I have statuses added to my deck, all of a sudden my card draw is not gonna quite be enough. especially against the Act 4 Elite fight, but like, is Study the card that you want for that? I don't think so. I think we want to like Ambrosia or Bowling Bash is probably more what we're aiming for to deal with that stuff. Gosh, this Mental Fortress, it's fucking over. Alright. 2 Wave of the Hands, maybe? It upgrades the cards here immediately, but in the fight, you get these cards at the beginning of the fight, and then you never actually look in this part again. So if you were to die halfway through the fight after upgrading something with Lesson Learned, in the run history it would say the thing was upgraded, but it wouldn't have been upgraded in your hand. Does that make sense? Still Hangover. The Hangover, like, only just started. Cool Wallop draws. Yeah, Wallop is not the best card in this fight, unfortunately. Wallop against Nemesis is like very sad, Panda. Very sad, Panda. My Lesson Learned is broken. That's unfortunate. Mental Fortress, Prostrate, and Rushdown. I would like either the Mental Fortress or the Rushdown. Which one more? Rushdown seems sort of insane. I feel like Rushdown must do more. I'm not really paying attention to what the enemies are doing at this point, to be like totally honest. Mental Runic Dome. Yeah. Seems fine. Another power potion. A second wallop. Maybe I'm okay with one. Cut Through Fate looks a little bit more appealing, actually. Cut Through Fate's not just card draw, it also discards the cards we don't want in our hand, which is a big deal because we're hitting 10 cards in hand all the time. Thank you, Omamori. Very cool. To decide which one I wanted there. I guess one reason to take a rush down over a Mental Fortress is so that I have a choice there instead of having to do a certain one. Yeah, we have a lot of cards in our hand. Let's try to find Flurry before everything goes completely crazy. Can I play Bowling Bash twice this turn? Sort of feel like maybe. Hey, meow meow the meowmer. I don't even need 2 Bowling Bashes. Holy shit. Alright. Good fight, Reptomancer. Probably don't need Bowling Bash anymore. I wouldn't mind taking another one, but like, compared to the other cards I was being asked to give up there, it seems like the weakest link or whatever. Seems fine. How often do I get in trouble trying to kill this one instead of just surviving? I don't think I've ever managed to like lose a run because I tried to kill Transient. I definitely died to Transient, but I think every time I've died to Transient it's been like pretty reasonable that I died to Transient, like the deck just hasn't been that good. Don't have a card to upgrade, do I? Oh, fuck me. Oh, that reshuffles. Of course it reshuffles. Yeah, well, whatever. It's fine. Are there still people at Jorbs Flat? Oh, did you think they were here with me? I was on a voice call earlier today. I think that's what you're talking about? Something like Shuriken would certainly be very good here. Still looking for that Fear No Evil as well. I don't entirely know why I'm doing any of the things I'm doing right now. You ever get in a place like that in life? Like, I could just end turn, right? But I don't know. I could also not just end turn. Almost there. Is this infinite? It eventually becomes infinite as more and more cards cost 0. But it's not infinite yet. What was Pocket Watch at that turn? I didn't look. Probably a pretty high number, huh? $26. Do we need another one of those? I really think we need another one of those. Why are the cards costing 0? I have an establishment that I play on turn 1 of every fight. Man. And 2 meditates. Alright, maybe that's the thing. Yeah, meditate reduces the cost of cards that it retains with establishment. Maybe that was the thing that wasn't clear. Leopard League. Thanks for the 12 months. Ogbomu show to you too. The only thing that Wrath affects is attack damage, and explosions aren't attacks, they are... explosions, maybe? I don't know. I think they are Thorns type damage. I think there's Thorns type damage, Poison type damage, and Attack type damage, and explosions are Thorns type damage. Can't believe it's been a year. Time does, go forward, it seems. I've been noticing that too. Establishment does not work with Pyramid. Another Tranquility, maybe? It's okay. What about this Crush Joints? Just like a 50% damage increase for the deck. Like, almost always. Do I need a 50% damage increase? Feels like my damage is pretty high. It might be nice against Time Eater to like keep me sane, but... yeah. I would not pick up a Snecko Eye here. I would leave a Snecko Eye on the ground if it were offered to me here. The situation does seem quite bad for Giant Head right now. I'm a little worried. Apparently I blocked for 100. Just noticed that. Alright, cool. Very cool. Deva Form doesn't really do anything here. Oh, Kunai is a nice little quality of life thing, right? Take another Tranquility. Hey, Cactus. Glad you've enjoyed the YouTube stuff. Just want to put some stuff in my discard pile so I can lower its cost. With meditate here. That's awkward. I don't know how often I really like play block cards. How much dexterity do I have so far? 0? So far I'm unimpressed by this kunai. It is the time eater fight, in fairness to it. Did I like try to get rushed down? But no, I got the cards I was making cost less. It's fine. And you cost 0 now, and you cost 0, and we'll play you next turn. Is there some missing backstory? I think it's missing. You can like notice that their clothes are the same. I think it's implied. Did get a kunai trigger. So how much of our 68 block of that turn was the kunai trigger responsible for? Like 1? It's something. It's certainly something. Now it's gonna start sort of going off though. Okay. Hey, Amicos. I take some days off to create a sense of excitement. Not really. Had the Griftland sponsor deal. Had D&D today. My birthday was yesterday. I might have said no to the Griftlands thing if I thought I couldn't get 100 kills in a month while doing it, but felt like it would be okay. Yeah, it's certainly a thing, isn't it? Continue playing Driftlands, we'll see. I'm just like you. I don't know what I'll feel like doing tomorrow exactly. Maybe you know exactly what you're going to do tomorrow already. But yeah, I don't know. Driftlands was fun. Play games off stream often. It depends a little bit. I sort of go through moods where I feel like gaming offline a lot, and I will, and then I don't know, like spring happens and I want to go on lots of walks and get out of the apartment. COVID happens and I can't go outside, so there's nothing else to do. Recently I've been playing quite a lot of games off stream when I haven't been streaming. Honestly, lately I've been streaming most of the time though, so yeah. When was the last time I lost HP? I have to check with the historians. I'm sure somebody knows the answer to that question, but I'm not sure who. Going outside is fine as long as you don't congregate. Yeah. Yeah, I'm allowed to go outside right now. But, there's not really any reason that I need to. And there are other people who do need to go outside, so me going outside and taking up a bunch of space making it harder for other people to do the things they need to do doesn't really seem like the thing I want to be doing right now, personally. Do I hike? Like in my life? Yeah. That's a regular thing. Depends what you mean as like regular. I don't have like an active hobby of hiking. I don't like plan my next hike 2 weeks from now or whatever. But Caitlin and I will probably go backpacking sometime in fall or something like that. We had a trip planned for spring, but yeah, not doing that. Caitlin and I usually do backpacking one weekend every year at least. And then we do some other shorter hikes throughout the year. Talk to the hand makes this all sort of comical, doesn't it? Should probably take that. Okay, our turn one's definitely the worst part. I think I'm going to proc Pocket Watch for the first time in a very long time right now. Well, presumably I win. Somehow. Actually, it's not a very good hand. Okay, Tantrum's a really good draw. And it's completely over. Don't want to use Ambrosia for any reason. It's a lot of tranquilities. Should we see how high the amount of weak can go? Imagine if I had Sadistic Nature. Oh my gosh. Would have dealt 63 AoE damage so far this turn. Or 84 if we upgraded it. An incredible upgrade. Probably Omniscience and Empty Mind. Cut Through Fate. Cut Through Fate seems like a good one. Draw a Meditate and just draw Flurry maybe. Cool, so that was turn 2. Let's see how turn 3 goes. Would I actually take Sadistic Nature here? No, I wouldn't add a card that costs 0 and dealt 60 AoE damage to this deck. What's the point? I just have to like draw it and play it. Seems like too much work. Can't tell if that's sarcastic or not. I don't think we will ever lose the run on account of not dealing. Okay, I have 7 dexterity. 60 AoE damage for 0 energy. I think we could lose the run by drawing really badly and also playing the wrong cards and getting killed by the heart attacking us for lots of damage. So if I add cards to the deck, they are probably going to be angled toward making that less likely to happen. And Sadistic Nature does not do that. Does not do that thing. Alright, that's incredible. attacks in the wrong order. Still don't have Mental Fortress in play either. Yikes. Pretty gross start to the fight. But now we win. Oh yeah, we even get to... Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, that's that then, I guess. Am I floor gang or ceiling gang? Floor gang or... I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Am I not hip anymore? Am I not with it? Heart does not cleanse debuffs. Heart cleanses negative strength, but Heart never cleanses debuffs. Which cards would I add to this deck if I could choose between all of them? Wraith Form? Always? Just assume Wraith Form unless there's some reason to assume something else. I think the Heart needs a buff. This Heart needs a buff. The other ones have been fine though. It's just this specific Heart sort of sucks. It is completely irrelevant to put a card in the deck. We win 100% of the time. Can't win more than 100% of the time. Shuriken has made us a block and a damage or two. Yeah, Shuriken sped up that fight a little bit. Where did Pocket Watch's number go? Why did the other relics get to keep their numbers, but Pocket Watch doesn't? I guess they didn't all get to keep their numbers. beyond perfect.